From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. And today's starting pitcher, number 25. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable.
And that gets down in the corner. And he's into second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Reynolds moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Left field. Reynolds on the run. And a base hit, and they take the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. They limit the damage here. Here's the veteran shortstop. And another ball. Foul ball there. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Now the third baseman. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Cal Raleigh up now for the Mets. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Swing and a foul out of play.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 down. One out man at first. Here's the third baseman. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. Gets him to chase after that one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here comes Bryce Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one almost hit him. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. 1-2 now. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Number 33 at the plate now. That's ball one. On the ground, right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base opens.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, over to first, safe.
Well, a hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team, and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Has a beat on it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at PNC Park. New inning getting started. Ozzie Albies up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than...
And he's out on the tag. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Acuna. 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now the Pirates leadoff man, number 9. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Albies at the plate now, and that's strike one. That hits the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit right side. Harper steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Number 20 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out of the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 4th. Fernando Tatis Jr. up now for the Mets. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets. Hit in the air left field. Reynolds on the run. But it's off his glove. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh hit by a pitch his first time up. Runner takes off. That one hammered but pulled foul. In the dirt, blocked. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Slider right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
0-2 now as he swings through it. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Did not go. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Vinny Pasquantino.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground right side, and foul ball. To the right side. Harper takes it to the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Next is switch hitting first baseman. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On a line out towards center. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get him out sometimes.
Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, number 17. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So Harper stands in. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. On the ground. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Harper takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Moving under it. And that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Mets.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious. No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Line drive. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Now the number 2 hitter. And that one fouled off. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Over to Albies. Back to first. And that is a double play. Here's the center fielder. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Ozzie Albies. That one misses. And that is ball 1. drive base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Ozzie flying around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score. The Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. Fair ball. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Next is switch hitting first baseman.
Nope, outside.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return.
And they put the tag on him. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Throws to first in time, and 2 away to start the 7th. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the last half of the 7th. Brian Reynolds here. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, gathers and throws, but it's not in time. Base hit. Man at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one pulled foul. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Over to Albies. To first. Double play. Nicely done. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. In the air, left field. And that is foul. Popped in the air, left field, under it. And that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the 8th. Bryce Harper up now for the Mets. Up the middle. On to first. One pitch and one out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Ozzie Albies goes the opposite way. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. Slides for the stop. To first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 3. And he lays down a bunt. And it goes just foul. Settles underneath it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 9.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fouled off to the right.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits.
Runner on the move. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Now the third baseman. Pinch hitter coming on, Kevin McGonigal. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across.
Oh, and it hops over his head. McGonigal coming home. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the Pirates catcher now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tyler Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That is the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Inside, ball 1.
His pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count.
Robert Suarez comes on now.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Chopped out towards short. Over to first. Out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. Tap foul at the plate. The Pirates trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
In the air to left center. And that is the ball game. And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.